welcome to this new video for my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Caro Herrera, and today I'm going to be reviewing a very famous show. It's called Breaking Bad. It ran for 5 seasons from 2008 to 2013, and it stars Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul, Anna Gunn, Dean Norris, Betsy Brandt, Bob Odenkirk, Giancarlo Esposito, Jonathan Banks, Lauren Fraser, Jesse Plemons, among others. Before I begin though, let me just say that this will be a video with spoilers, so if you're not familiarized with Breaking Bad, beware. When Breaking Bad was airing, I never watched it. I kept hearing people praising it, but I never really got any curiosity about it. I just thought maybe it was about people in prison or something. After it had finished airing, one day I decided to watch it, and I was very glad that I had been mistaken because it was amazing. I thought it deserved all the praise it had gotten, and back in November 2018 I rewatched it. I think I loved it even more, and so that's why I'm here reviewing it. Breaking Bad is set around 2008 and 2010 in New Mexico, and it begins when this really smart chemistry high school teacher called Walter White discovers he has lung cancer. Since he doesn't earn that much money, he grows a bit desperate because of all the treatment that he's gonna have to take care of, and since he wants to provide for his family. Walter's wife is expecting their second child at the start of the show. They also have a teenage son with cerebral palsy, and his brother-in-law works in the DEA. Anyways, because of several factors, Walter decides to pursue a new line of work. He wants to make methamphetamine, and because of all his chemistry knowledge, he knows he can make a good product. So he contacts Jesse Pinkman, who is one of his former students and is involved in the drug world, and they start to work together, trying to make it in this underground illegal business. The series name is a reference to how, with time, Walter White breaks bad, meaning that for being this really nice family man, he turns into one of the most feared drug lords ever. Along with the rest of the world, I can't get enough of Breaking Bad. I think it's a fantastic series and I give it a 5 out of 5 stars review. All the actors are amazing in their roles and the writing is just so good. But I especially love it because of the evolution that Walter White goes through. In a way, he reminds me of my favorite character from The Godfather, Michael Corleone, because they both start off as these really nice men and end up as a head of these criminal empires, turning ruthless along the way. Many have said that Walter White is an anti-hero, and I totally agree, and that's why I like him. I think it's rewarding as a viewer to watch a show that challenges you with this sort of characters. Because yes, he is the protagonist, and in many parts I was cheering for him and I wanted him to succeed. But yet, he does some horrible and unpardonable things along the way, making you question how much you should like him or not. And in a way, he also reminds me of another character that I really like from a show that's also fantastic, Fargo. In season 1, there's this guy played by Martin Freeman called Lester Nygaard, and they both undergo these similar transformations as their stories develop. And yet I buy it because the character development is so well written and explored. And I mean, there are also a lot of other things that I enjoy about Breaking Bad. Walter's storyline with his wife and his kids. Characters like Jesse and Saul Goodman and Mike. So yeah, in the end, this show is just pure gold. There is a prequel to Breaking Bad called Better Call Saul, focusing on Saul Goodman, one of its secondary characters. It's been highly acclaimed, and it's been running for 4 seasons now, and a 5th one has been commissioned. It's meant to take place 6 years before the events of Breaking Bad. Also, there are talks of a movie that will serve as a sequel to Breaking Bad. Aaron Paul will reprise his role as Jesse Pinkman, and the premise reads, tracks the escape of a kidnapped man and his quest for freedom. Not sure who they're referring to, Jesse or someone else. I shall of course be watching Better Call Saul and the sequel movie, and I shall be reviewing them as well. In the meantime, you can find a link to the IMDB page for Breaking Bad in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching my review of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you did. Please let me know if you did or didn't. What are your own thoughts on Breaking Bad? And well, anyways, I'm Caro Herrera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.